Hey, I'm Liz from Groovy Happy You. And if you saw my last vlog about my Gimpy heart, you know that I've been on this healing journey for my heart since March. Well, on and off for close to half my life. But, anyways, most recently from March. And I've had some follow up tests done and I can read them online, but I can only quasi interpret them online. But so far the numbers are looking pretty good. My cholesterol's dropped, my blood pressure is remaining steady. I'm feeling healthier, which is probably the most important part of it all. But you know, they do call it a silent killer, right? The echocardiogram I had here about 3 weeks ago, the numbers are looking pretty good. It looks like I went from 30 to 35% fraction rate, I think it's called, back in March to now I'm 50-55%, but I don't have any clue what that means. So follow up today. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Part of my journey included a 36 week, 36 sessions in, I guess that's what, 18 weeks to a week of cardio PT, physical therapy. And they taught me a lot about my heart and what it feels like when it's in good shape, what it feels like when I've stressed it. They tried to teach me how to take my pulse, but that just seems to be a blocked area. I haven't learned how to do that yet. I mean, I have the key points down, but I just can't seem to pay attention to the numbers I'm supposed to be counting. Anyway, it's one of those little complications in life. I'll figure it out eventually or not worry about it, which the camp I'm in right now. Another thing I started in March. Well, I was leaning into it before March, but I went wholeheartedly cold turkey in March, and that's to go into a whole food plant based diet, which included beans. So, for the first time in my 64 years, I am now eating beans. Um, I had a trauma when I was young and was force fed beans at preschool, which didn't work out well for any of us. I never ate another bean, and the two adult women who were shoving beans down my throat, they had a massive cleanup for themselves and the environment. That was on them. Um, wasn't pretty. But anyway, 64 years later, here I am eating beans, and they're not triggering a gag reflex. It was a complete mental mind shift. So that's pretty groovy. That stuff's possible. You know, that they say you just need to flip the switch. Well, apparently they were right on that, whoever they are. I'd love to go to their business meetings because they seem to be right all the time, right? A few weeks ago, I had a real life encounter with what it's like to know when too much is coming upon me. Coming up the beach steps, it was hard. It was hard. That's in a previous blog. You'll see that one if you want. But I survived. I know what hard feels like in my body. I know what it feels like when it's too much and what it's like, okay, we're pushing the boundaries. I pushed the boundaries that day. My hummingbirds are dive bombing. I've moved their feeder, one of their feeders around, and they're all over the place today. Always seems to be something to have to move around here, but that's what makes it fun, right? The garden. Okay, back to the heart. Maybe you've got a heart that you're having challenges with, either figuratively or literally. Um, I do kind of think there's something to be said for that broken heart syndrome. Um, yeah, that's another story. Come back to that one. Distractibility, most definitely. Anyway, so if you do have a heart issue, whether it's metaphorical or literal or both, I've had that too. Um, Healing, whatever your journey is not a linear, interesting. No, linear thing. And I think there's some definite possibilities for some metaphysical woo woo stuff in there too, but it can be as easy and quick as flipping a switch. But, anyways, healing is possible, and my heart is healing, and I feel stronger. And I'll get the official results a little later today. I'm really kind of excited about that. If you've had any healing success, heart or otherwise, and you want to share a story, you can put them down below. I like to read about other people's healing journeys. It was one of the cornerstones of my own healing journey, was hearing from others and knowing that it's possible. I think those success stories are the key, one of the cornerstones, anyways, of our own healing journeys. So share your story if you want, right down there. My little old lovely Gimpy heart, she's stronger. I'm stronger. We're healing. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the community. Life's pretty damn groovy, you know? Anyway, look forward to hearing from you. Bye, y'all. Stay groovy. P.S. Healing stats from March to now. Ejection fraction improved from 30 to 55%. Total cholesterol down 209 to 106. LDL bad is 147 down to 46. Down over 3 pounds and so much stronger. Proof that joy, rest, and plants heal. Bye, y'all.